Hi everyone, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for clicking this video. I believe we all want to be sexy. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. Well, first and foremost, let me just say we all have different definitions of being sexy. So whatever your meaning of sexy is, that's valid. I hear you. For me, being sexy is whatever makes you feel beautiful and confident about yourself. And I believe that the way we speak or talk has a very powerful impact on making us feel sexy and more confident about ourselves. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to sound more confident and sexier. Continue watching this video.
With you, the sun is shining.
First tip. I know this may sound cliche, but just be yourself. So there's this voice cliche that deep voice is sexy. And that is so true. There's just this sense of familiarity, like when you hear a deep voice, you easily associate that to the voices of Siri, Google, Alexa, and many more. And we love that because it's familiar and it triggers some areas of our brain and it automatically sounds likable. But hey, let me tell you, you don't have to sound like Siri or Alexa so your voice can be likable. Well, you may try, or if your voice really sounds like these voices, then that's okay. But if you try to sound like them but it's not really you, people will notice that because it will manifest with the way you talk and you will sound uncomfortable. And when you sound uncomfortable, people will begin to notice that very easily. So instead of trying to copy or emulate these voices when it's not really you, work on your enunciation and diction. It's very important. So you have to be very careful with your diction and the way you pronounce the letters such as S and P. So instead of trying to be a copy of someone else's voice, work on what you have. And you have to embrace who you are, and that includes the way you speak, no matter how high or low the sound of your voice is. Well, for me, being yourself and understanding your voice is key to sounding more confident. Number 2, as that song from Eraserhead goes, you'll get by with a smile. Well, I just use that as an excuse so I can sing in front of the camera. Now you know how I sound like when I'm singing. But kidding aside, you can really get by with a smile. This is 100% true, okay? Like when you talk and you smile, it just sounds way better. It changes the overall energy of your voice and people will love that. It's not boring, you know? So here, let me try it. So let's use the sentence, thank you for watching my video as a sample. So first I'm gonna say it without a smile on my face. Here is how it sounds like. Thank you for watching my video. So this time I am gonna say that with a smile on my face and let's see what happens. Thank you for watching my video. I don't know with you, but to me, the latter one sounds way better than the former. It just changes everything. Next thing, you have to add passion into what you're doing. I know this advice may sound very generic, but it's true. People will know when you're frustrated, when you're sad, when you're not being you. People will know and notice that immediately. And even though you don't possess like the best voice in the entire room, people will appreciate you more when you speak or talk from the heart. And to be able to speak from the heart, well, do not be afraid to make use of some of your body parts, such as your hands, your eyebrows. It works for me. Your face, you can use that to keep the creativity flowing, As a radio DJ, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to think of what to say next. When you're running out of words and you still have 20 seconds to go before the artist starts singing the song and you have to fill the gap, it's just so hard. So what we do is we use our hands. We make use of these. Most of the time it becomes circumlocutional, but it doesn't matter as long as it's tight, right? But use your hands because the more you use it, the more you are able to let out the real you, just like what I'm doing right now, just like what a magician does. Make use of your hands. Basically what I'm saying is, do not be afraid to be expressive. It doesn't matter if your facial expression would look weird in front of the camera or in front of the person you're talking to. Embrace the weirdness because that will help you sound more confident. Next thing, practice makes perfect. This is another very generic advice, but it's true. So let's say you're preparing for a hosting gig or a thesis defense, whatever activity or event that requires talking, always practice. You can even practice your own intro. Look at yourself in front of the camera and begin to talk. Stand up straight if you must, and practice. If you want, you can even create a script or an outline word for word, although some people don't actually prefer that, but I love doing that because it saves you more time. And when you have this template inside your head, you're just more confident with what you're about to say, right? And in this world, even though it's okay to make mistakes, we don't want to commit mistakes, especially when we want to leave an impression that we're confident, that we're okay, that we're good. So yeah, a powerful start will just give them the impression that you're confident, you're smart, and above all, sexy. Well, I hope you learned something in today's video. Thank you so much for joining me here. Remember, whatever makes you feel beautiful and confident about yourself is what makes you sexy. This has been Alex, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, help me grow it. And if you have any recommendations or suggestions, I'm willing to listen to it. Please make use of our comments section down below. Bye!